Hello, hey guys, welcome everybody. Okay, we've just started this live video like less than a minute ago, actually 5 seconds. I can see some people have already started to join us, so yeah, that's great news. And yeah, we're going to just wait for a while so that more people can join us. More people are being notified right now that we're live, so more people are going to join us very soon. So yeah, let us wait for a couple of minutes and then we're going to start very shortly once more people join us. So yeah, if you're there, just bear with us for a minute till more people join us. And if you have a question, just please write it down. If you have a suggestion maybe for what we should discuss, then you should also write it down in a comment. And if you want to join us as a co-guest, just write us a comment as well and send us a request. So if you're there right now, either give us a like, write us a comment, telling us your question or a suggestion for something that you'd like us to discuss. Or if you want to join us as a co-guest and speak with us for a while, practice your speaking skills, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, and for now, we're going to wait for 2 more minutes for more people to join us, and then we're going to start right away. So if you're there, maybe you arrived a bit too early. We've just started this live video less than 3 minutes ago, and we're going to start in less than 2 minutes. So yeah, just bear with us, give it some time, and more people are going to join us right now. So yeah, be ready. Okay, more people are starting to join us already, and there's still more. So guys, bear with us. We're going to start very shortly. I'm happy that you're there. And if you're there, just click on the like button, help us get to more people. Write us a comment, either asking us a question or if you want to join us as a co-guest. Also, it is important that you leave us a comment so that we know who you are. And yeah. Thank you so much for your patience. If you've been there for the past while and you're still waiting, this is something that we really appreciate. So thank you so much for bearing with us. Mary is saying, where are you from? I'm from Egypt, Egyptian born and raised. And yeah, where are you from, Mary? And if you're there right now, I think we only have about 15 people in here. So if you're there, just let us know which country you're from. Mary's saying Egypt, pyramids, yay. Well, yeah, that's true. Someone's saying hi. Well, hello. And Mary's saying a mixed half Iraqi, half English. Okay, that's cool. And Diva is from Ethiopia. Okay, seems like we have people from so many different countries. And now that people have started joining us, and Sharif is saying hi, my dear. Someone is saying salutations and greetings. Reen says, what is today live about? Okay, our live for today is not about something specific, but we're just trying to have a conversation with somebody where this conversation could be also entertaining for other people as well. So what I mean is we're just trying to have a conversation with somebody. And of course, we always have so many viewers and maybe just one or two guests. So our goal is for this conversation to be entertaining enough, helpful enough, beneficial enough, so that other people who are watching us, other people who are listening to this, would also be both entertained and yeah, and also they would find this helpful. Okay, Sharif is saying I'm from Sudan. Someone's saying I'm from Oman. And he was saying, where are you from? I'm from Egypt again, born and raised. Yes. Okay, so right now someone's saying, I want to try to have a conversation because I know I'll get nervous. Okay, you've been, I think, with us for a while now. And let's see who that is. Okay, hello, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm getting nervous already.
Oh, why so? Like, there shouldn't be any reason for you to get nervous, and I'll tell you why. Because in here, everybody's trying to improve their English skills, right? Everybody's trying to improve their speaking skills. So, yeah, like we're all in this together. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, but I get nervous whenever I talk to someone and I have no idea why.
Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. First of all, it's not just that you're speaking to somebody, it's also that you are in a live video that has almost 300 people in it. So that's perfectly fine if you feel a bit nervous, right? That's the first thing. Second thing is maybe you are just not used to speaking in front of other people. So that's why,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah, but
true.
yeah, let today's goal be that for you to not feel nervous and for you to like break this cycle and finally be able to speak in front of other people. Deal? I'll help you with that.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
so first of all, let us know more about you. And before you do so, I'm going to also introduce myself for people who maybe have just joined us for the first time. My name is Anas, and I also go by the name Adam. I'm 25 years old, and I've been studying English for the past 18 years of my life. I've been working with American companies for the past 5 years, and I've been teaching English for the past 4 years, helping people improve their speaking skills. What about you? What do you do?
Okay, my name is Hagar and I
Okay,
study.
hello, Hagar.
Okay, and I'm 23 and I study physical therapy right now. I'm still not graduated, so um I don't know what else to say.
Okay, yeah, I don't think you should say anything more. I think that's great so far. Okay, so may I ask you why exactly did you choose physical therapy as a field?
To be honest, I did not choose this. My parents did, so um I kind of went to study art and they were okay with it, but then like they said that it's not gonna work out, you're not gonna find a job for it.
Yeah,
So they said
no,
that I should stay
nobody's hiring
somewhere.
artists these
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so like you didn't like it, or like you were just like neutral, okay with it?
It's like I'm not sure, but like yeah, I kind of like it, but at the same time, like it's okay if I don't have it, like if I did
Yes.
not find a job for it, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I was just about to ask you this. Like, do you imagine yourself working in this field? Do you imagine yourself working as a coach or as any kind of like something related to your college? I mean,
Um, I think it's gonna take time to find myself, like
yeah,
as a physiotherapist.
I get it. Okay, so far you've never tried working before, right?
No, never. And I'm
Oh,
still looking for something. I'm still looking for a job to, try to train myself.
yes, I get it. And I believe this is essential. This is very important that you try it at least once, and then it's easier for you to figure out maybe what do you want to be. Right? So like you try one job, you like it, try another job, you don't like it, and by doing so, you get to know more about yourself, who you are, what do you like, what do you dislike, and a lot more. So yeah. So I was just about to ask you, like you just said you're thinking of getting a job soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder what kind of job comes to your mind.
Well, someone told me that I should work as a call center, like for a call
Okay.
center, you know what I mean? But then
Hmm.
I try to look for it and I don't know, it doesn't work out every time I try to find it, and then I just fail for to find a job.
Okay, so to find a job or to pass the interview?
No, I did not have any interviews.
Okay. Well, you could have one right now if you want. But maybe this is for another time, right? Because we're just trying to get you feel more comfortable, right? As opposed to
Yeah.
feeling nervous as you did. So yeah, maybe that's for a later time. Okay, so tell me maybe your opinion about this customer service job. Like, how do you view it? Because a lot of people they talk about it as if it's the worst job in the world, and a lot of other people talk about it as if it's the best job in the world. So tell me your opinion about this job. Like, how do you see it?
Well, I s- I don't have like an actual opinion about it, but like I think it's like a good job for someone who has a lot of free time, you know? And I think I'm one of the people who has a lot of free time, so I think it would work for me.
Okay, I get it. Well, and I would also agree with you, like, especially if it's your first job, I think it's a great job, especially if it's your first job, right? Because like, it lets you gain more experience about working in a company in general, this thing that we call corporate culture. So, like, how a company works and like how you should maybe report to your manager and how communication happens inside of like a work site and a lot of other things. So, I would say yes, if it's your first job, then it would be actually a great job. And especially with that, we can definitely help you get a job anywhere in Egypt because we have like connections with a lot of recruiters, HR managers, and a lot of other people who work in this field. So, yeah, if you ever wanted to get a job and you wanted us to help you with that, you could just send us a direct message and we're going to help with that. Okay, so what do you think
Yeah.
are maybe the biggest disadvantages of working in customer service so far?
Um, to be honest, I'm not sure, but like maybe um I don't have something in mind, but
Okay, that's not a problem at all. Yeah, okay, no worries. Okay, so apart from work, tell us more about your hobbies, things that you enjoy doing.
art. I love art. I worship art.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you should really say this because the word worship literally means something like yabud, but yeah, I know you didn't mean that. But what kind of art do you talk about, or do you mean?
Like
Like drawing,
realistic art,
painting?
like portraits.
Okay, that's great. And do
Yeah.
you maybe post them anywhere? Do you try to sell them, or like do you just
I do. No, I don't sell right now.
okay?
I
But do
just like.
you post them?
Can I ask a question? Why can't I use the word worship?
Because the word worship means yabud, right? So I worship
But
God.
sometimes I hear like they use the word worship as something they really love, right?
Yes, yes, they do, but they are not us, right? So
Like
yeah,
you mean as a Muslim, right?
exactly.
Oh, okay.
And not just that, like well, I mean, again, the word itself, it means, like I told you, ya'bud. Yes, sometimes they use it to say something like something they really like, something they really love, but I don't think this is appropriate. So, yeah, just
Oh,
letting you know in case you not know already.
okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so you were just telling us about the portraits. You said you do not sell them yet, but you post them, right?
Yeah, I do post them. I do have an Instagram account.
Okay, that's great. So let me ask you this. Do you think right now in 2026 people are like more interested in art or less interested?
Okay, so I think 7 years ago there was something called digital art, and
Yeah,
it was like I forgot the word. Can I say it in Arabic?
yeah, and I can help.
بدأت تظهر يعني بدأت.
Okay, maybe started to arise.
Yeah, something
Hmm.
like that. Yeah, started to arise. So it was not that famous at that time.
Yes,
And now I think it was just famous for like maybe 5 years and then it stopped. And then they, um, oh my God, I forgot.
they what? It's okay, take your time. We're not in a hurry. I think you're doing so good so far. And I was just about to ask you more questions about your English language because it seems to me like you have, uh, again, made a great progress when it comes to speaking in English. But yeah, this is for a later time. Right now, I was just asking you about like whether people are more or less interested in art in 2026, and you said
Yeah.
that like about 5 years ago, there was this kind of digital art which started to get famous. or to become famous, and then it almost completely disappeared. And by the way, I remember this time when people used to like draw on their tablets and so on, and like it was somehow special. There was also this kind of NFT, if you still remember this thing,
Yeah.
right, where arts can be sold online. So
Hmm.
yeah, what happened after that?
So what happened is that this kind of art disappeared right now, and the أنا مش عارفة أقولها بالإنجلش بس اللي هو
Yes, try your best.
الart الart اليدوي.
Okay, so maybe you could say handmade arts or handmade
Oh yeah,
crafts or
okay.
yes.
The
Okay.
handmade art, yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm more into the handmade art.
Yes, I
I used
get
to do
it.
the digital art, but then I stopped it.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So I also wanted to ask you more about your English, your like journey with English. I mean, like when did you get started? And yeah, like tell me more about how did you learn?
So my mom used to
Hmm.
beat me because
Okay. Yeah.
no, I'm joking. She's an English teacher, but
Okay.
she I'm not living with her right now, so I kind of
Yeah.
forgot how to speak English. So I think my English is disappearing right now. But
Okay, I get it. Hmm.
when I was young, she used to weekly. We had to practice English,
Yeah.
and I had friends where I have to I had to speak English with them.
Yeah.
And then I had my science teacher, my English teacher, they were American,
Yes.
so I had to speak English.
Okay, so like you attended American schools here in Egypt?
It's not American school.
Okay.
It's not in Egypt also. It was in UAE.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
not American English. It's not
Yes,
American
okay.
school, it
I
was
yes, I get it. So like first of all, your mother is an English teacher, right? And she
yeah.
like yeah, she used to practice English with you maybe all the time or like sometimes when you were there. And maybe this has helped you improve your speaking skills, right?
Mhm.
But apart from your mother being an English teacher, did you maybe try practicing English with any other like any application online, maybe anybody, or like, do you have a
No,
maybe?
I used to watch movies, like English movies, and I love English songs, especially
Yeah.
R&B.
Okay, I get it. So that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is something maybe that you'd like to work on when it comes to your English speaking skills?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that
Yeah, I
again?
was asking, what is something you'd like to work on? What is something you'd like to improve when it comes to your English speaking skills?
Okay, so I kind of forget some words
Okay.
whenever I speak to someone English. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I know the word, but I can't, I don't know why I
Yes,
get nervous.
I get it. Well, I think this happens to all of us. We all forget words, no matter how like well we know them. And I'd say for this, maybe you have to know more than one word for each thing, right? So, especially for adjectives. So, for example, I could use a word like angry, but I still could use a word like furious, like mad, like, and so on.
Mhm.
So, like, if I forgot one, I could immediately use another one. Okay, so for example, also, if I want to tell someone, I don't want to say the word in Arabic because, like, I think a lot of people are from so many different countries, but I have more than one way to say to somebody continue. I could tell them continue, I could tell them carry on, I could tell them proceed, and so on. So having more than one option to say everything, this definitely helps. Sometimes just a word, I don't know, fades away from your mind, right? No matter how well you know it. So if you have an alternative to it, if you have another way to say it, this is always going to help. And the second thing is to like use English more often, right? So like read more often, and whenever you encounter a word that you felt like that you feel like, for example, you could need this word or you could use it, it's useful to you. You could try writing it down and maybe uh, forming a sentence with it so
Yeah.
that you're less likely to forget it. So such simple things, I believe they do really help.
I'm
And this,
sorry to cut you off, but
yeah, no worries.
I live in Egypt. So
Okay,
when I was, when I was in the UAE, I used to speak English a lot. But then when I came
100%.
to Egypt, when I tried to speak English, they all like laugh at me.
Well, that's none like that's not your fault. I think people in Egypt laugh when they hear English being pronounced a bit differently, right? And when they think someone is kind of like twisting their tongue or like kind of trying to like sound like an American or something like that. I think for some reason this is funny for them, but I think you shouldn't care. I think like this is something that shouldn't matter to you, right? As long as you know you are most probably speaking better than most of them. I mean, people who were like trying to make fun of you and so on. So like you shouldn't care at all about this, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes they just expect English to be pronounced a certain way. Like for example, if I tried saying something like Pepsi, they might laugh because they're used to it being called Bipsy, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, and a lot of other things. So, yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us. And you said you wanted to maybe practice English more often, and I know some way that can really help you. If you could send me a direct message, I could add you to our speaking club. We meet twice a week, and we get to speak about different topics so that we could continue to practice and never forget English, and also even improve our speaking skills. If you think this is helpful, you could send me a direct message and I could add you after this live ends.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us and looking forward to meeting you again in a future live stream.
Okay, thank
Hoping you
you.
could join us again in the upcoming sessions. Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Have a good one. Yeah, goodbye. Okay, let me read some of the comments in here. Yes, Lorene is saying, well, people are mean for no reason. Well, I think this is actually true. A lot of people, they become mean without any reasons, without any clear reason. Zara is saying, that's right. People do that in everywhere. Wallah, same here. Well, yeah, I would agree. Someone is saying, can I join? Well, sure you can. Lorene is saying, speaking like native takes years. People ignore that fact. Well, 100%. You're absolutely right about this. People forget that it takes years to speak to get to this point where you'd called or you would be called a native like speaker, right? It really takes years. I really agree with you. And I was kind of curious, like, who are you? Can you tell us more about yourself now that you're there?
Hello, good evening. I
Good
would say good
evening.
morning.
How's it going? Yeah, well, doesn't matter. Yeah,
Yeah,
in Egypt we say sabah al-ful at any time, right?
I
So yeah,
know.
that's perfectly
I
fine.
actually joined like your last live, and you
Really?
were talking about and you were talking about like the accent and how people learn, and
Yeah.
someone was like talking about how people will judge him, and
Yes.
for me, like I've been like joining like random lives, and the
Yeah.
people have the same fear about being judged. Like all people fear to talk because they will like be judged, but
Exactly.
yeah, but we don't know. Like you know that
Yes.
you like it's a common problem, but people like ignore it and try to like laugh about someone who is
Mhm.
like is not their native language, and they're trying so hard to speak. I think like it's courage like to take to like try to talk to another language. For
A
me,
hundred
I don't.
percent.
Yeah, I don't understand why people are trying to be mean for someone who's not native, and even like people outside like the English language. If you're trying to like learn Arabic, for example, or Egyptian dialect, you will actually take years to talk like Egyptians,
A hundred
and
percent.
yeah, it's not like easy to talk like them. unless you are living
Exactly. Yeah,
there.
exactly.
So
Well, finally, someone who gets it, right? So yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right about this. And again, the goal wasn't ever to become a native speaker or to like make no mistakes. The goal was always to understand and be understood. I think that's the only thing that matters. And I think most probably people who will judge you are people who are doing, I'd say people who are performing worse, not better. Usually, better speakers are never going to judge you, right? And I'm telling you this from experience. So, for example, I would never judge someone who is struggling to form a sentence or struggling to say something and so on. I would never do this, right? But it's just a fear, right? It's just something inside of your mind, or like just
especially,
something that you're thinking of that you can't stop thinking about. For
yeah.
that, I really appreciate your bravery and courage to join us today and to say all
Thank
that
you.
in just the first minute. Okay, so that's a very good start, by the way.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
for me, like, the language is about communication. If you can understand the other person, you don't have to have a certain accent. I think that having yeah, like your country accent is so special. You can actually know. I mean, Russian have accent, French people have accent.
Exactly.
So why we don't have an accent too? I don't think it is
Yes.
like a bad stuff. Unless I'm working like professionally in like customer service or like sales, and you are actually speaking with native people, that's the other like issue. But as long as I'm using it like for communicating with other people from other countries, I don't see a problem that you have an accent or
Yes,
like have your
100%.
country accent. Yeah.
Well, by the way, I just couldn't agree more with what you just said. Okay, so it seems like you've joined us before, right?
Yeah, only one
So,
time.
okay, so you already know how it works. Now, let me ask you this. Is there maybe something specific you'd like us to talk about, or would you like me to suggest something more?
I can first introduce myself and then I
Yes,
can.
please.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was just about to do so. Yeah, please do so. Yeah.
My name is Asma. I'm 32 years old.
Okay.
Uh, I've been like a long time like working since 2017, I think.
Okay.
I've graduated in like 2016, and I quit my job like 3 months ago, and I'm trying
Okay,
to apply.
congratulations.
No, I'm trying to apply for a new job, but I
Okay.
didn't like get a good offer, so I'm still searching. But right now I stopped because I've been working for so many years. I didn't like catch a break, so I'm trying
Yeah,
to like during those 3 months. I think that I'm trying to like join Random Life because I want to speak more. I want to
that's
like
cool. That's great.
yeah, get back on the track because I've never I haven't like spoken like for 4 years. I was working at office
Wow.
jobs.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was working at office jobs, so I didn't speak with anyone. So I'm trying to like my language is kind of rusty, so I'm trying like to go
Well,
back.
I wouldn't say that, to be honest. I think you're doing absolutely amazing so far. So
Thank
yeah, I
you.
wouldn't say that. But that doesn't mean that more practice does not help. It always helps. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think I'm becoming better like each day. I'm trying to join like some nice people lives and trying to know people from other countries,
Mhm.
and I'm having fun actually.
Okay, that's cool. I'm happy you're enjoying it. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
you said that you just left your previous job about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Was that just because you didn't get a chance to take a break, like you mentioned, or maybe it had to do with the company itself?
No, I applied like for another job and they said that I'm accepted
Okay.
after like 8. So
Mhm.
I quit and it like some issues happened, so I didn't like go to the other company. So I decided like to take the summer break because the weather is so horrible for me.
Yeah,
So yeah, I just decided that on the same like day, like I decided that, and but
on
I'm
the
still
spot, you mean?
applying like on the spot. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. So how did you feel about that? How did you feel about leaving your job?
It was horrible at first because doing
Why?
nothing is not for me. I'm
Okay.
very active.
Hmm.
I'm a very active person. Even if I
Yeah.
don't work, like I go out to like I do anything.
Hmm.
But I feel like kind of depressed because like you have like that question like why we are here, why we are born.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah, I
doing
get it.
right? Are we like yeah? Are we doing what we have to do?
Hmm.
Is that the right track or not? Like trying to run without stopping,
Yeah.
without like understanding what is happening to you in the
Yeah.
process. And mentally, I was like, I don't care about like mental health as long as
Hmm.
I work. I'll wake up every day and go to work and go to home, go to my house, and that's it.
Hmm.
You know, even if I go out on like weekends, it's still
Yeah.
something missing that I don't know what is missing. Like, you know,
Yeah. I,
still right now, I don't know what is missing in my life, even though I do a lot of stuff, but I don't know what is it.
okay, but you know what? I totally get what you're talking about. So, like, you were working for a long period of time and you never got a chance to take a break. So, also, you never got a chance to ask yourself, like, what am I supposed to do? Maybe, why am I here? And a lot of other questions that you started asking yourself after leaving your job. So I think this, like quitting your job, gave you some room to think about different things. Because, like you were just saying, you were just running without stopping and without ever knowing why you're running in the first place, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's right.
after those 3 months, what could you say has changed?
I don't know. I'm actually an overthinker, and I think about stuff a lot. It gives me
Okay.
an anxiety,
Yeah.
like it gives me a headache. So right now, I'm trying to like turn off my mind. I don't want to
Yeah.
think about anything. I will wait until August end, and I will try to apply for new jobs because I think that I needed that break. I didn't even know that I needed that break, you know.
Yeah. Get it.
And I felt like doing nothing is fine. You don't have to
Yes.
do uh, everything like yeah, until you die. Like you
Yeah.
have to have a break. And I just saw a post on Facebook about like you have like to learn programming. You have to learn a new language. You have to do that, and you have to do this. Is
Uh-huh.
it like makes you happy at the end? I mean, like we
Yeah.
have to improve ourselves, but I don't think it's not all about that, you know.
Yes, well, I totally get your point. And by the way, I really like what you said about this. It's very rare to find someone who breaks the cycles of like just traditional thinking, right? Because if you were to speak with anybody, they would say, yes, you have to learn another language, you have to learn this, you have to learn that, you have to do this. But nobody asks the question, are you happy with what you do? Are you passionate about what you're doing? Do you feel like what you're doing is meaningful work or is it just work? Right? So again, I really
Yes.
like what you said so far. And I
Thank you.
think, yeah, this makes us move into a more meaningful conversation because there are a lot of other important things apart from work, right? Like work is important, yes, but it's not the only important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get it. Okay, so if work is not the only important thing, what else should we maybe pay more attention to? What is something that people like underestimate, undermine, or something that people ignore, neglect while
I mean,
focusing on just work?
they neglect themselves because um, like having time to think about stuff that happened in the past
Hmm.
and you reflecting on your choices.
Yeah.
I didn't have time for that. Like I didn't have time for that. I'm only running, and I just thought about it, and I think that I discovered stuff that I didn't like notice before.
Okay.
uh, yeah,
If you
that's
have an
why,
example about that, I'm really curious to know because
like
I also really get it. Hmm.
I know like you are younger than me. I'm talking about the early 20. I used to know some people and I didn't
Hmm.
have like the right standard for
Yeah.
people to be my friends. And I
Hmm.
didn't like notice that and I kept like blaming myself for it. But at the
Yes.
end I discovered that I was it's not only me, but I didn't like notice this stuff.
Yeah.
And right now I'm trying not to fall in the same mistake, you know. If I have like
Yeah.
that sorry, I've had like yeah, that flag, I will see it right now. But in the early
Yes.
20 you don't see it. You just go with the flow, you know.
Yeah.
uh, Also like a lot of my thoughts changed.
Hmm.
I was like into marriage and having a child.
Yeah.
I'm not that anymore.
Okay. But
I'm
why
doing
not?
that. um I feel like it's not for me.
Okay.
For me, actually, my goal is to be happy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like think it's so simple, but to be happy or be satisfied with your life is more important. So
100%. I totally agree.
yeah, being happy is not easy, and it will be
Yeah.
like for moments or like for days, I don't know, but like trying to make my life for another person, especially a child.
Hmm.
I don't want to like say slave, but technically you'll be a slave for that child. You will give all your life, because I have a lot of friends who have kids, and
Yeah.
I don't have actually the desire to have kids. I'm trying to explain it to people, but people don't believe me. Like, how can you say that you're a woman? It's like
Hmm.
by nature you have to have a child, and I don't
Well,
agree with it. Yeah.
yeah,
Very,
like you
very
said,
much.
it's maybe it's not for me, and this is something that I can understand, right? Because people are not all the same. There's a sentence that I like. It says something like different people live differently, right? So it can work for somebody, but it might not work for everybody, right? Like, for example, I might say, okay, well, I think marriage is not for me. I think like having children is not for me. I think maybe I have different goals in life. There's something specific that I would like to achieve. So yes, it's not one size fits all. Yes, maybe it could be something for most people, but still it might not be for me. So this is something I can definitely understand.
Yeah, I'm not forcing anyone to like adapt my like ideas. So I don't get it why people like try forcing their like ideas on me. Like, this is the only way to be happy is to have a child, because you can't be happy without being a mother. And that's like mind blowing for me, because why? Because a lot of people are not mothers and they are happy. I'm not talking about Egypt, because sometimes people are like very dramatic about it,
Hmm.
but I know like a lot of people wish that. I mean, I have a friend
Yes.
who wished that she had a kid, but when she actually had the kid, she wasn't happy. She didn't imagine it would be like
Yes.
that hard.
That hard.
So
Yeah, I get
yeah,
it.
not everything that we wish for is something that will make us happy, you know?
Exactly. Well, I definitely get this. And I think, yes, it's more about preferences, right? So we aren't all the same. Like we have maybe different preferences, different opinions, different personalities, and so on. And if you think it's not for you, then okay, it's not for you. Like no one can force you to do so, right? And if you think your
Yeah.
happiness lies somewhere else, then you should try to, again, try to seek where your happiness is or where you believe your happiness is. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I know what makes me happy, but I can't do it right now. Like, I want to travel, not around the world, because I know that will be expensive, but I'm
okay.
saving up. I'm saving up right now. I'm trying,
Hmm.
if like I get a chance to travel, but like my parents are very conservative and they don't agree, so
Yeah.
I'm like waiting for that chance. I'm not like against marriage, like I'm all for it, but I identified like the right person who has like
Yes.
the same thinking, because it's hard. It's very hard to find that in our society, especially people having kids without having any reason. Like, I want to have kids because I want to have kids, nothing special. So trying to convince someone else with your ideas is so difficult, and I don't want to do that. Like, I want that to be naturally. You have to agree with me without me convincing you with that. You get me?
Yes. I get it. And of course you wouldn't agree all the time, but at least you mean to agree on the headlines or
Yeah,
on
the
the
basics.
the main points or yes.
The
I get
basics.
this. Okay. So earlier you mentioned that you wanted to travel or you want to travel. You're not thinking of traveling outside of Egypt, but you're thinking of traveling locally
No,
in the
no, no.
meantime.
Outside of Egypt, I have a list.
Okay. Yeah. So where's your next destination, for example? I also did some moving around, some traveling. So yeah, maybe I could
Really?
help.
Where did you travel before?
No, I mean inside of Egypt mostly.
Oh, no, I want to go outside. My first country is Japan.
Okay, Japan. Well, that is a. I know Japan is beautiful and all, but like that's a bit of a weird destination for the like first country for you to travel. I think people usually mention other countries, but I'd like to know why. Like why especially
I'm
Japan?
into their culture. I know that they had like horrible past, like in the
Okay.
Second World War. I watched like movies and read like articles or watched documentaries about that.
Hmm.
But in the past, like I don't blame this generation for their like grandfather's mistakes.
Yeah.
But I'm into like Japanese culture, anime, and I want to go to Disneyland there because one of my friends went there and she has like a vlog about it, and I
Yeah.
really fall in love. I want to go like not only to Tokyo but Nagoya and other districts. My friend actually went there too, and she told us about the experience. I'm actually into more Asian cultures. I don't like European
Okay.
countries. I don't feel like I would be happy there. I'm more into like historical stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to go there, even like for 1 week. It's 1 week. It's only enough for me. One day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but before like we continue, I would like to talk about a topic that, if you allow me,
Yeah,
another
but let
topic.
me know. Yeah, let me know what that could be first.
It's just something that I thought about it yesterday. I saw like a video of someone here from Egypt, and he was screaming because people kept bullying him because he had like some issue with hormones. And I don't know
Okay.
if you saw that, but
No,
I
I
feel
haven't.
like, okay, I feel like people in this world like treating people who are different from them horribly for no reason. Like the Hogger said about like people being mean or laughing about her accent.
Yeah.
I thought that why, like as a Muslim people, when they have the same treatment, they will like scream and say, "Oh my God, I'm a victim here." But they do the same for other people because they are different from them. Like they don't believe in the same things, so they treat them horribly or like trying to bully them or try like to kill them. I don't know if can I say kill a K word here in
Yes, I don't. I don't also think you should do that. So
the
yeah,
K word.
maybe you
Okay, the
shouldn't.
K word. So
Yeah.
I was thinking about why people are mean for no reason for people who are different than them.
Yeah, I get it. Well, I think because they don't know better, right? They just know what they know. So what I mean is there's a quote, and again, I'm not sure if I should say this in Arabic or not because a lot of people are joining us from African countries and like non-Arabic speaking countries. But there
Okay.
is a quote that says something like "من كثر علمه قل إنكاره على الناس." So again, "من كثر علمه قل إنكاره على الناس." So usually when someone knows very little, they just oppose everything that is not them or that they do not agree with. So if you try finding someone who maybe had a very modest education or someone who didn't get an education at all, you'd see that they have very few thoughts that they blindly believe in. They are never willing to change those ideas, even if they were proven wrong, and they would try to attack anybody who opposes these kind of ideas, right? A lot of them have to do with religion, right?
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of them have to do with things like traditions and so on, but it's the fact that they just know what they know and they are never willing to know something different. And yeah, like they just don't accept change because they don't know better. That's just it. Like I was just thinking of that a couple of days ago,
Really?
which is like about 100 years ago or something like that. Very few people wear like eyeglasses and
Hijabs?
so on. No. I mean eyeglasses,
Yeah.
right? So I think there was a time when it was weird. Like there was a time when if you wear like if you wore like an eyeglasses or something like that, people would maybe stare at you. Like people maybe would find this weird, find this strange, and so on. But right now, it's something that is like completely fine, perfectly fine, because a lot of people also wear glasses and so on. So, like, I think when something is just still new, everybody tries to attack it just because it's new and it's unfamiliar to them. So I'm trying to
Mhm.
think of more like examples of things that maybe in the past we usually attacked it. Like I'm sure there was a
TV, I
time.
think TV.
Sorry?
I think like it's TV or mobiles, people like used to attack it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Anything that is new,
But
anything that is unknown, they usually attack it.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, for example, if a guy like has some kind of long hair, a little bit
Hmm.
long, people will like stare at him and will hate them for it. And or
Yes.
like dress differently, people will like call him names. I don't understand, like, this can be changed, or like it will be that forever, like people will have the same point of view of the same
Well,
like stuff.
yeah, I'm not sure if I'm mispronouncing the name. I thought it might be something like Aki, something like that. It said it's a threat to them, and that's exactly it. It feels like a threat to them just because it's new. And by the way, I wasn't just talking about the TV or just that. I was talking about the same thing. So it's the same principle. People attack what they do not know, right?
Mm.
So
Is it
yeah,
like
if I
a universal thing, or like related to some culture or some religion?
Well, I'd say it's a universal thing, but I would also say that maybe here in Egypt or in some of the Arabic countries and so on, we do not, generally speaking, accept change as much as other countries. So, and by the way, that's not always a bad or a good thing, but it's just a thing, right? Like in other countries, maybe in the US, people are used to change. People are used to the idea of like knowing and seeing and meeting different people, right? But here in Egypt, for example, it feels like we're all alike, we're all similar. So anyone who does something even slightly different, they stand out very easily and they become very obvious and very clear examples.
Mr. Adam, can I ask you a personal question if
Yeah.
you don't want
Well,
to answer?
yeah, definitely
Uh,
you can.
uh, Sometimes don't you feel like suffocating, or like you feel isolated by your ideas? Like, for me, I have like some different idea about stuff. I don't like to discuss it with like new people,
Random
but
people.
that
Yeah.
made me like, yeah, that made me like feel like I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like I'm so suffocating. I don't want to live there here, because you have to like try to like explain basic stuff for you,
Yes.
in your point of view, for
Yeah.
people, and you don't have that energy. Sometimes you don't have that energy to argue, or like trying to like have a fair discussion with someone. Don't you feel that sometimes?
Yeah, I definitely feel this, and I know exactly what you're talking about, right? It's that feeling when you think something like, okay, they're not going to understand anymore, so I'm not even going to try to explain, right? That's the thing. And also, by the way, Aki, your comment was flagged. Uh, Try paying more attention to words you use. Okay, sorry about that. So back again. I was saying that yes, I totally get it. It's a feeling that maybe you don't want to talk about certain things with certain people. You feel like most people have opposing ideas. Most people would easily disagree with you, and you feel like it's even not worth explaining, right? You feel like
Yeah,
maybe if you
yeah,
even
yeah,
tried
yeah, yeah. Like,
explaining, they wouldn't get it,
you'll
right?
waste your time.
Yes,
You'll
exactly.
waste
So
your
that's perfectly fine. I like the quote that says something like, or the phrase that says something like, "Live and let live." Right? So "live and let live" is like what we say in Egypt, something like "Aish وسيبنا عيش," right? I don't know. My
yeah.
comment wasn't posted. TikTok is becoming very weird, but yeah, "live and let live" is like, okay, you live the way you want, and I'm going to live the way I want, right? And
Yeah.
as long as I do not harm you in any way, shape, or form, then it's fine. Like I'm gonna just do whatever I want to do, and also you do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to judge you, and also I don't expect you to judge me. So yeah, something like that. So I also get this feeling, but the thing is, very used to certain people, to knowing and meeting and talking to certain people. Like you said, let's call them closed-minded people who only have very few beliefs and they blindly believe in and they've never questioned those beliefs and so on. So yeah,
I
hope this
actually
answers
like
your
this.
question.
Thank you. I actually discovered a solution to that. I'm trying to have my inner circle for years, like my like kind of gang.
Hmm.
That's actually made me more like comfortable. If I want to talk about any subject, I know that they won't judge me or they will like attack me for that. But
Yeah.
when like in work, for example, I'm trying to avoid like certain topics because I know that it
Yes.
will end bad. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Maybe I'm very curious. What kind of topics?
I don't know, like about women, like women rights,
Okay. Hmm.
harassment. I don't know if I can say this word there in TikTok. I know that
Uh,
they might
well,
ban it.
yeah, if you're in doubt, then you shouldn't. So yeah, maybe you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
try
yeah, yeah.
giving hints. Maybe you should try
Like
giving hints.
Like if someone like there's like each word about each word case,
Hmm.
and like people blaming the woman for how she dresses, or
Yeah.
why she went there, or why
Yes.
she's alone there. That stuff makes me so angry if someone mentioned like in front of me. Sometimes I keep my mouth shut, and sometimes I argue, and people
Yes.
will call me like I'm not religious, or you're not you don't have like the right mind,
Yeah.
something like that, you know, in the
Yes.
same
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. I get it. I think I get it. Yes. So it's the fact that most of the time we have a tendency to blame women, no matter the situation, right? So like if something happened, they instead of trying maybe to hold whoever did this accountable, they would say things like, well, what made her go there? What made her dress this way, and so on. So yes, I would agree with you that most people have a tendency of blaming women instead of trying to investigate and see exactly what happened. Yes, of course, maybe the like maybe the woman involved was wrong, of course, and also maybe it wasn't, right? Maybe it wasn't the case. So I think you should investigate first and try to know the real reasons behind anything instead of just trying to blame women altogether. But yes,
Yeah.
I completely get what you just said.
Did I take too much time?
Well, no, you're more than welcome. We just had I'm not sure if I'm mispronouncing the name. Is it Aki? I don't know. We're going to give her a
Achi.
chance to tell us Achi,
Actually,
okay.
Alhamdulillah.
To
Hello.
tell us more about herself. Hello. Okay, we're you've been here with us for a long, long time now, right?
Yeah, and I didn't speak.
Okay, yes, but now you're there. So, is it your first time to join us, first of all?
Yes, my first time actually.
Okay, so happy that you're joining us today, and I'm really curious. Can you tell us more about yourself?
Um, I'm Achi. I'm from Algeria. I'm 24 years old.
Okay,
I'm a nutritionist dietitian.
okay,
I didn't find a job yet.
okay. No worries. I could be your client. Would you help me design a nutrition plan?
Yeah, of course. I would love
Okay.
to.
Yeah, okay, I could be your client, your first client, and we could see if there's anybody here who, hey guys, anybody need a nutrition plan? Okay, so you are 24 years old and you're studying nutrition, or like you studied nutrition, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I
what is,
graduated for a year now.
okay, so you graduated a year ago.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's good, that's great. So is it that you didn't find a job, or is it that you didn't find a suitable job?
Actually, I didn't find a job in Algeria. To be honest, I asked even to work in factories or
Okay.
anything else because I'm not that picky, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't
Okay.
find
Yes,
when.
I get it.
Yeah,
Okay, no worries.
I'm
I think
trying
this is
harder
universal.
actually. Hmm?
Yeah, I was saying this is a universal problem. There is a shortage in jobs, generally speaking, everywhere. So in Europe, in the U.S., in Egypt, and Algeria, like you mentioned. So yeah, this is like an international problem right now, or like a universal problem. I mean, you're not the only one.
Yeah, probably because my friend, I think bunch of my friends are went out abroad actually,
Yeah,
but my mom and my father, mom and daddy doesn't want me to go there. I don't know why, because
yeah.
they think um, my personality and my behaviors maybe will change.
Yeah, and but isn't that a fact? I don't know. I think everybody who travels abroad for a long time, they have to change. Like they must change. It's not even an option that they wouldn't change. But the question is this change for the better or for the worse?
Mom assumed that I'm changing for the worst, even here. And actually, I went to a psychiatrist.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've actually it's been a long time. I'm seeing it. I'm not I'm not ashamed of that because
Well, yeah, and you shouldn't be. And
yeah.
by the way, this is very brave of you, very courageous of you saying this in here, admitting that. So yeah, salutes for the bravery.
Thank
Yes,
you.
and like yes, therapy is important, right? I also almost forgot what was the word, but I also was seeing a therapist, sorry, for about 5 years ago or more. Can't even remember exactly. But yes, therapy is very important. Sometimes you really need it, and sometimes like yes, sometimes it's just essential. Like for me, I had to like witness and live and get through the death of a best friend, more than a brother.
Oh, sorry for that.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. And at a very young age, and like that was the best option because, yeah, without going into much details, but yes, I was like highly depressed, like extremely depressed. So yes, uh, we as we get sick sometimes, as we feel ill sometimes, our minds also sometimes feel uh, ill. So yeah, that's why we go to a therapist or a psychiatrist.
Yeah, I think because of my family, I don't want to blame them actually because it's a long ago. Um, there's a lot of things that happened to me, and then I've discovered that I have BPD,
Okay.
and I'm dealing with it. I know it's kind of hard to be honest, but I'm dealing
Yes.
with it.
Okay, what makes it difficult? And try explaining more for people who do not know what BPD is. I know that BPD is borderline personality disorder.
Personality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I had some friends who also had this, so like they told me some things about it. But if you don't mind, you could explain to people what that is.
Okay. It's like you think in black and white. You blacklist people for real. Like someone who did something wrong. No,
Yeah.
I will cut ties with that person
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like I don't know. You offended me. I will cut ties with you 100%.
Yeah.
Uh, we have something that I don't know, extremely, we don't feel like the others. We feel the
Yes.
extreme, from the extreme to the extreme, from the
Yeah.
better to the worst. Like
Yes.
you feel your anger will be more, you will be more aggressive,
Amplified. Yeah.
you will be more happier,
Hmm.
more
Yeah, I get
sad.
it.
Yeah,
Yes, so you mean
you
like
feel the extreme.
normal people have normal feelings, and if you have BPD, then you'd feel emotions more intensely. So whether it's like
Yeah.
happiness or sadness, you're just going to experience it more intensely, right?
You
Yes,
can't
I
control
get
your
it.
feelings actually. In the day you experience a lot of feelings, so different personalities of you shown
Yes,
in one day, you know.
yes, I totally get it. Okay, so what's the solution for that? Is it just the medications, or is there something that maybe you should work on, like some kind of a program that you should follow or something like that?
I think we the medication in a severe, like a lot of people had a severe temper and they need medication, and the other half of BPD
Hmm.
people, they need just العلاج السلوكي المعرفي. I
Okay,
speak
so
from
that's like
Arabic.
the CBT, I think,
Yeah,
cognitive behavioral. Yeah. Okay, I get it. So it's not only about the medications, you mean?
yeah. It's how to maintain and how you control your emotions. You have to control your emotions actually.
Yes. Okay, well, I get it. Yeah, you know what? I also thought that I have, or that I had BPD before I went to the therapist, and he told me, well, good news is you don't. Bad news is you have ADHD.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I'm not sure if that's better or worse, but you know what? By knowing what exactly I have, I think I felt better. Like, at least now I know what my problem is. So, at
Yeah.
least I'm a bit closer to solving it or like coping with it, or yeah.
Yeah, you have to
So,
cope with it. It's you know, you will know yourself more. You will get to know yourself. You
Yeah.
will learn how to cope with it, and you will probably be better than that. And actually, maybe it's a blessing.
Yes, exactly. Well, I really do believe it can be. Yeah. Uh, so yes, sometimes it can make you maybe a bit more obsessed about something. Can make you feel much more passionate about something. Like maybe much more than other people would. So yes, it can have advantages, to be honest. And of course
Yeah.
it does have like disadvantages, but yes, it also has some advantages. And it's kind of like how you treat it, how you deal with it. And it's not also always the medications and so on and the pills. So for example, something that really helps with that is, to me, is exercising and training, working out. So I think by working out I do feel better every day. Something else also is, for example, if you forget usually where you put your things, maybe you should have a specific place for everything. This would help you find your things faster. If you forget names, then maybe you should write them somewhere, and so on. So like everything has a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're totally. I totally agree with you because I find peace in equestrian, in horses because I really love horses. I love animals, but specifically I love horses because I'm an equestrian. Actually,
Yeah.
I find peace. I find my freedom with them.
Well, your profile picture says that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. Okay. Yeah. So, Larine is still with us here. So I know you were, I know you were in the live videos too when Larine
Yeah.
was talking. So I was wondering, do you have a question for her, maybe?
I mean,
Uh,
I'm like, oh, oh, wait.
Yes,
You
yes.
asked,
I mean,
actually,
a-
you're asking me.
no, I mean, actually, do you have a question for Larine?
Yeah, actually, I would love to ask you if your parents or you as a person can survive abroad, and do you think your family believe in you? I don't know. I think this is all because of my family doesn't believe in me, and they don't believe in me, so I'm just asking that question.
Meaning like, believing
Okay,
like
so
I will
I
survive
wrote the
out.
question. I wrote the question in the comments so you can see it. I think her question was, do you think you can survive living abroad?
Yeah.
You mean me or my family? It's different.
You. I'm talking about you.
For me, I will try. I don't know. I've never tried before, but I will like having plans, and I will have like extra money, save like stuff. But my family don't think so. They like very conservative, and I understand what we are coming from. I'm trying to convince them, even like try to travel inside Egypt or within
Hmm.
Egypt. They don't agree, even like for one day. But it's not like believing the word is not safe. It's like they are afraid. They are afraid from, I don't know. They are, I'm not a parent, so I can
Can I say
understand.
something? Freedom
Yeah.
in it, but in someone in a cage. I don't believe in this.
Come again? I didn't quite catch this.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Freedom. I'm talking about the freedom. You can
Yeah.
put someone in a cage and you say this is a freedom. We are afraid you will get hurt.
Yeah, no, because we are women, and the word is not nice to women, especially if you are alone. You know,
Yeah,
you
you
have to like
shouldn't travel without mahram.
husband. You have your husband or your brother or whatever to travel because they have like this belief that in Islam, like you have to have like I don't know in English, mahram. I
Yes.
don't know. Yeah.
Yes, I get it.
Uh,
Well, such a word we do not translate, so you could still use it as mahram in English because it's a proper noun. Yes, but yes. By the way, it's not only that. I think, like Clarine said, the word is not just. It's not just like not nice for women. It's not nice for everybody. But the thing is, some things might be totally difficult for women. So, like for example, I once traveled and I arrived at 3 a.m. I had to walk in very dark streets. I had my bags with me, and I had like a lot of like. What do I say? A lot of devices. So, like for example, in case I was maybe threatened by somebody or somebody's tried to steal me or any other thing. I mean, like we also get into difficult situations while traveling alone and so on as men. But the thing
Yeah.
is, we are more able to endure it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Mais ça,
I
c'est
agree.
de l'arnaque, en fait.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, no, go ahead.
Sorry, because we speak like in Algeria, we speak in French, in English, in
Yeah,
Arabic,
yeah, yeah,
so
Yeah,
You
no
are very
worries.
surprised because of my name, right?
yeah. The
I know.
queen.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Actually, my bestie is half Algerian, half Egyptian.
Okay, this is
So I
good.
like Algerian. Yeah. Her father was Algerian, so I don't
Yeah.
understand anything from Algerian like language unless it was curses because that's what she told me. So
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, that's the part that usually friends share.
yeah, she didn't like teach me what the language because she didn't like there like she traveled there because of her family there, her father
Yeah.
family, and she
Yeah.
doesn't like them because they are like kind of different from here. So, but she likes knows like how to translate. Sometimes I go into like Facebook like groups, Algerian groups, and she will translate for me because it's fun actually to actually know what people talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this discovering and knowing a lot of cultures is good.
It's so
And
fun. Like, I'm having
yeah.
so much fun for real. Like I've known like a lot of nice people here, and from like Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, like Jordan, Mauritania, Sudan, a lot of like
That's
countries.
cool,
It's very
actually.
nice. Yeah,
Actually, I want to go to Mauritius, Seychelles, Johannesburg, South Africa. I want to go there.
you actually want to travel too someday.
Yeah.
I hope that to travel, all the girls to travel and have fun, even like for 2 days.
Actually, I love adventures. I did a lot
Yeah,
of adventures here in
Did you
Algeria.
mention Mauritius?
yeah.
Yes, Mauritius.
Yeah, Mauritius. Sorry. Yeah, you know what? This is probably the best place, the most beautiful place I've ever seen. And the way I knew about this place, I didn't even know it exists. But my manager was living there. He was born there. Okay, and he invited me sometime in the summer.
Paradise, go.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? When I tried looking into like how many hours it would take me to get there, it was incredible. Like I had to travel for about like 12 hours or 16 hours to get to, I think, India or somewhere a bit close to there, and then I'm going to have to travel again with like a bus or something like that. Like it was a really, really long trip. It could have taken me about maybe 4 days to get there, something like that.
Oh
And like
my
Mr.
different
Adam,
god.
planes and so on.
Actually, those are in Africa. Seychelles and Mauritius, Johannesburg.
Yes. Yes,
Africa
Mauritius, I know exactly
is
where
rich.
it's on the map.
I think
Mr.
our countries are rich
That's true.
with nature and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Mr. Adam, can you tell us like about your like adventures too? Like where did you like travel?
Okay, well, I don't have much adventures. I was just about to ask you if you have a question to Achi, because she also asked you a question, right?
Yeah, Miss Achi.
Yeah.
You love animals, right?
Yeah, so much.
Me too. Like all my like TikTok page is full of dogs and cats. You have a cat, like or dog?
No, actually, but I'm an equestrian. I love horses. I ride horses actually, but I've
So you
been
have like your
injured.
own?
I've been
Oh my
injured
God, I'm
for
sorry
three
to hear that.
months.
Oh.
For
Oh my
three
God,
months, I
sorry.
didn't ride. I didn't see my babies.
What's his name or her name? I don't know if it's like male or female.
Actually, we have a lot. We have Luna, we have Flash,
Wow.
because actually he has a ADHD because he move a lot.
Mhm.
We
Horses
have
have
a
ADHD?
Franklin. Yeah,
No,
we
she's
have
kidding.
Franklin. We have Franklin.
Franklin?
Franklin is an English one.
Yeah,
Like,
Franklin is a very
Yeah.
good name for a horse.
yeah. Actually, we
Right.
have a lot. Des races, des berbères, et des anglais.
I
Okay, can you
love
give me one?
your French is cute.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you send me one horse, please? In here via TikTok
Do
as
Oh,
an
we
do
can
do you
attachment.
send
actually ride
horses
horse?
here.
Yeah,
Mr.
as an
Abdul,
attachment.
do you know like how to ride a horse?
Yes, 100%. Of course. Of course I do.
Really?
Yeah,
I
like my first time riding horses was like when I was 7 years or 8 years old or something like that.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
yeah, I
How it
definitely can.
was?
Well, it was beautiful. It was random. It was spontaneous. Like I was in the club. There are two clubs next to each other. There's like I'm not sure if you wouldn't know this because you would also have to be from Alexandria, not just from Egypt. But in case anybody is there, so we have like Smoha Club, and there's a club next to it. It's
Oh,
called.
I know Smoke.
Uh, well, really? Are you from
Yes.
Alexandria?
No, but I know
Okay.
Smoke.
Yeah, and then there's another club next to it. It's called Horses Owner Club. In Arabic, it is Nadi Ashab al Ghid,
Yeah,
which in English means like horses owners club. So like
yeah.
it's a club that is all about horses. So like there was a man standing with a horse, and we were passing by. So he told us like, do you want to get a ride and something like that? So like yeah, that's how I tried by myself
Did
alone for the first time.
did you get a ride or you gallop or what?
Yes, I just took a ride for my first time, and then I also did that like multiple times after. But like this was my first time. It came out of the blue. Like I didn't plan this ahead or something like that. Just like happened.
Are you actually from
Uh,
Alexandria?
Yes,
I have a lot of Alexandrian friends. They hate Cairo so much.
yes. I also hate Cairo. Yes, so yeah. In
You
here in
actually live
Alexandria.
there right now? Yeah,
Yeah.
you actually. Yeah, but I think it will like after like 50 years it will disappear. You know,
Okay.
from
Why are
like
you telling me this? Yeah, like my
because
my favorite
I'm
city. My.
mean.
Mhm.
Because I'm mean.
I wouldn't say so, but yes, I do agree. It might drown in about 50 years or something, unless we do something about it. I'm not sure if there's anything that we can do about it, but it's a really beautiful city.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, like a lot of my like ex-friends, because we don't talk anymore. In the college,
Hmm.
they were from Alexandria, and when they come to Cairo, they will say, "Oh my God, Cairo is so suffocating. Why
Yeah,
can't you have a sea? You don't have sea?" And I was
exactly.
like, "We have metro." So
Yes, because we, as Alexandrians, we think that Alexandria is the best place in the world to be. And it's very difficult
why
for
you
you
have this
to.
mentality for real? I don't know why you
Yeah.
have this mentality.
Yes, it's just because some things cannot be like, I don't know. Remember the quote from the movie when it said something like, it's not about the most beautiful place, it's about the place where you feel like you belong to? Something
Mm-hmm.
like
yeah.
that.
Feel like home. Feels like
Yeah.
home.
Yes, exactly. So
But
Alexandria feels like home.
you have like this mentality, all the Alexandrian people, uh, especially. I don't know why. Like we have a lot of yeah, from like when I was like in college, and people were like, oh, we hate we hate Cairo, we hate any like government other than Alexandria,
Yes.
and we actually have a lot of people from other like governments, and they don't
Cities.
think that way. They didn't think that way, and I don't know why the reason. Maybe because like it's like has like unique vibes from
Well,
the building.
it is, of course, a very special city, I'd say.
Yeah,
We actually, Mhm.
I went there many times when I was
It's
younger.
historical, I guess.
What?
Yes, and it also has some historical spots. And you know what? I was just checking the like requests tab, and I found out that we have an Alexandrian friend in here. who can actually help me defend Alexandria.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought that you were alone there. So yeah.
Yeah, so Noor, you're from Alexandria as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. So yeah, now that there's somebody who's going to defend Alexandria, what do you think of Alexandria, Noor?
Alexandria is the best of all, to be honest.
Why?
See?
Why?
Okay.
Tell me
Yeah,
like
okay.
unique.
Because
Yeah.
it's her hometown. She'll say it's beautiful for sure.
You know, I know some people from Cairo who do not like Cairo. So
Yeah,
it's not about home, but Alexandria is like a really beautiful city. So
100%.
yeah.
I mean, like we have Aswan. Aswan is a very beautiful city too. What is this so special about Alexandria?
We do have sea there.
Yeah.
Yes, and also the Bibliotheca Alexandria. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but yeah, the Library of Alexandria, a very special place as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it, but I hate the mentality. You feel me?
Yes, people are offended. People are
Yeah.
actually offended by how much we love our city.
I was there last year, and yeah, I went there when I was young, and I have a lot of friends that I adore from there, but I have like some friends from like Mansoura or like Aswan, and they don't
Yeah.
like talk like that. They actually like us, like okay, Cairo is like fine, we don't hate it. Like you hate Cairo because of the sea. She told me because she get like lost. I told her how, because she told me she can like go to the Corniche and she find her way. And I don't
100%.
understand. I don't understand what is this work.
You
How
could
is this
never
work?
get lost. Yes, you could never get lost in Alexandria.
How? Like
Never.
how? It's so big.
Yes. Yes, but because it has like two main routes, which is like the road by the beach and the other road, which we call Abu Ir. We also call like Freedom Highway route, something like that, Tariq Al Hurriya, right?
Yeah.
So like anywhere, you're just like how do I say it? How do I explain this to somebody who's
And you
not
can okay.
yeah,
Wait, you can
so it's
go
not
from
Alexandria.
east to west in about an hour and a half maximum. So you never
Yes.
get lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Cairo is really big.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Yes,
big.
exactly.
small city. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you remind me of like the movie Backdoors. I don't know if you watch it, but it's like
Well, I haven't.
explaining a dog. It's like explaining a dog for someone who never saw a dog. It's like a
Okay,
copy of a
yeah.
movie. You remind
Yes.
me.
So that's explaining Alexandria to somebody who's never seen Alexandria.
Yes, yeah. But I saw it. Like I told you, like last year I was there. But
Yeah.
I understand how you I mean, for me, I hate Cairo. Like if someone asked me, I would say I would love to like leave Cairo or like live in another like era, because I live in the most crowded era. I want to live like in Maadi or Zamalek, somewhere with like a lot of trees. I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
trees, and we don't have it a lot of in Cairo, especially like the new ones like District 5 or like Rahab. I don't know. I went
Yeah.
actually to Abur like long time ago, and it was full of like trees and green areas, and I don't know if like it's the same case right now. I didn't go there, but for me, I hate the feeling of Cairo, you know.
Yes.
You
want
love
to-
the countryside.
No, not countryside.
No, you said the
Different.
Why
trees.
not?
You were talking about the trees, the grass,
Yeah, why
the
not?
green.
Like the
Countryside,
countryside
they
might be
have-
beautiful.
They have like a lot of green areas, but not trees. الأرض
Yeah.
زراعية. Yeah, they have agricultures like lands, but I actually want trees. Like we have like in Egypt some area called Maadi. It's like full of trees, big trees, and mysterious trees. I'd like to walk there at night. Also Zamalek. It's so calm. I like calm areas, and I live in like the opposite era, the most crowded era. So one day I would like to leave Cairo or like go there, like Maadi, Zamalek, Mansoura. I heard like Mansoura or like Bursaid has has like also sea, but they
Yes.
don't like.
But it's not as beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah. I love
Why?
Persephone.
So you have a lot of A lot of parks there. You have a lot of parks, a lot of trees, like the England style, the French
We
style.
don't. We don't.
You're asking about Alexandria or Port Said?
I'm talking about the parks and the
We don't have
trees.
park. We
Well,
don't have.
we don't have as many. We of course have, but not as many. So we don't have this kind of like
But
public park that
yeah,
same
but
like in
for
England and so on.
example, Madinti and Wahab, they also have a lot of green areas there.
Yeah.
But most of Egypt right now is like asphalt, only asphalt,
Yeah.
and the global warming doesn't like care about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
In
Noor,
Algeria,
you're
there is
still
a
there?
lot
I'm
of
still there.
green
Yeah,
towns.
like Algeria, like you have a lot of parks.
Actually, we have a big one in Algiers where we have the Tarzan tree.
Tarzan,
Yeah, they filmed the movie there actually.
which one?
Okay, that's cool.
We have a tree, a big
Which movie?
one.
I mean,
Which movie? The old movie of Tarzan, like
I didn't watch it.
years
I
they
know.
Yeah.
did it years ago. Yeah. They filmed it there because we have gardens of England and we have French gardens, you know.
Hmm. Actually, we have the
That's
same
cool.
in a park called the Orman, but it's not available right now. They closed it. It has like trees from thousands years too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's my first time to know about this.
Yeah. They closed it. Like the Emirate, I think, bought it, and they closed it with like zoo. Sorry, Giza Zoo.
Yeah.
Both are closed right now. But I used to go there when I was in college, and it was so beautiful. Like it has a lot of different and new trees,
Yeah.
like 3,000 years. Also, like they go to like
Guys, there is an echo coming. I don't know from where. But,
what?
Seeing an echo?
Yeah, there's an echo, but I don't know from where.
okay, it's from Adam.
From Adam?
Oh, maybe. I tried muting myself to see if it's that.
Yeah, but it's fine now. I guess.
It's your fault, Mr. Adam.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so Noor, you've just joined us, and of course, Noor has joined us multiple times before. Noor's actually a friend of the show, and but for today, you still didn't get a chance to introduce yourself. So everybody's in here listening to you, and we want to know who you are. So please tell us something about yourself.
Okay. So Adam, you already know me, but
Yes, I
I'll
do.
do it. Yeah, okay. So I'm Noor. I'm 28 years old. Live in Alexandria, of course, and I'm working in a bank, so I'm a banker. And basically that's it. Yeah. I've been
Do you like
joining Adam's lives for a while now.
Yeah, and she's very Alexandrian. I'd like to add this.
Are you?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. الإمة مشروعا.
Yeah.
Actually, do you like do a lot of that? Like, are you do حاجات دي?
Not as much as in the movies, no.
Oh no.
But
no.
like you like my friend like was telling me أنا مشيت أنا رحت like she
Yeah,
had like
Yeah, we speak like that. But yeah.
yeah, is that like people talk like that right now or like it's an old thing?
No, right now. Yeah.
Right now, you're like oh my god, the echo. I hate my voice. I don't like to hear it.
No, Adam, when he himself, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Come
no,
again.
do you work at the bank? Which one?
HSBC. I don't know if you know it or not, but
Yeah, I know because a lot of my friends like work in banks because that's my like graduates working right now. But do you like your work?
yeah, I do like it.
Really?
Did you
It's a little
study
bit different
economy?
from my I'm sorry?
Studied economy?
No, yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Like it's a little bit different or it's completely different from my grade, but I used to study French literature. So
Wow.
it's yeah, it's
Oh
another
my
sport.
God, so you can speak French?
Oui, je parle français.
She's Algerian, so she can speak
Yeah,
French.
yeah, of course, yeah.
I mean, you can like join like another life and you can speak French with each other.
Yeah, but like being bilingual is not that easy. So
I know
you
it's
know.
so
Yeah, so
100%, I
your
agree.
brain works a lot, like in French, in Arabic, and English, like a lot.
I'm
Yeah,
impressed actually that you can speak the like, Arabic, French, and English. People also like can speak Spanish or like German.
yeah, third language. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
that's
love to speak German.
why.
That's very difficult.
It
Yeah,
is.
but a lot of people in Egypt
Actually,
like learn in German. Like they actually learn and work in German like fields. I saw a lot of friends, my friends, like, and a lot of people like trying to,
Yeah.
yeah, learn German.
yeah, you need to have a B2 in German to go there and
Mm.
work.
Yeah, and have money to have courses.
Don't think,
And I
I
would
think you
say
just
B2 is
need,
not very easy, especially with German.
Yeah, I didn't know people, especially German, it's so popular in Egypt right now, more than any language, more than English. You have to to learn German to to work in like call center because they have like high salaries for people. But I don't know,
Yeah,
like
but
does
it's not
people
that easy to
outside
learn
Egypt like try
English.
to learn Egypt Egyptian like or like Arabic? Why we have to like learn another language to work? I don't think that people in Germany like try has to like learn
Well,
another
yeah,
language.
I think it comes down to the question Achi, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, asked, which is like when she was asking you about whether you studied economics and so on. So I think it comes down to this, like it comes down to economy, because the difference
The
in
price.
value, yes, in currencies, creates this. So that's why it's profitable for you to work with an American company, even if they're going to pay you actually
Yeah.
even quarter the salary that they are paying to Americans, because of the difference in the purchasing power between, for example, the dollar and the Egyptian pound. So that's basically why.
So, Mr. Adam, do you think it's unfair, like for them doing that, especially if they know that people are trying so hard to learn the language to work? Yeah, يعني, like trying to appreciate your effort, they give you like the, as you said, quarter of the salary. I think.
Well, I don't think it's unfair. I don't think it's unfair. And the reason why is the market does not have emotions, right? The market doesn't have emotions. It just has policies and rules. And this is what we call supply and demand, right? So, for example, the reason why we have very low salaries in Egypt is again because of supply and demand. If I post a job for, like, let's say £8,000 and I find that 500 people applied for this job, then it actually means this is a good salary, even though it's not, right?
Yeah.
So it comes down to supply and demand, right? How many German speakers are there? And by the way, like this is something that most people do not get. If I were to work with a client, who would pay me more, an American client or a German client? What do you think?
I think German client.
No, not at all. Of course, it is the American client. Of course, right? But the thing is,
can
because
I
we have
speak?
so many English speakers and we have very few German speakers, that's why we pay German speakers more because there is less of them.
I
Yes,
got
Yeah.
of course you can.
you.
I worked years ago in a call center in English and in French, and the most I worked for a Turkish one actually in Algeria, and I think the most people who pays for, I don't know, Texas or I don't know, Texas, neuroplasty, BBLs, everything, they are the Latinos. Oh my god, oh my god.
Really?
Yeah, and they are so easy to talk to and to engage in in everything. Like they are so easy. I feel at ease when I talk to them. They are so friendly.
Really? I've never talked to someone from Latinos, but I know that they are awesome people, like more than like American or European or Arabic people. Especially like women. I saw a lot of women on TikTok here. They
I
are very
have a
strong.
I have a friend of
French are the
mine from
worst, actually.
Ecuador, and
From Ecuador.
they're friendly. Yes,
The French are the worst.
Yeah, I know that.
the English. Oh my god. No.
I know they hate us. They
It's not
can't give
about
us the
hating us.
travel.
It's about it's about it's about money. They I don't know how
I
to
don't think it's about
say
money.
it. It's about money actually.
I think it's more about religion and about race, not
Yeah,
about money.
No,
they're
It's about money.
racist.
We
okay.
are talking about a Texas, or you are going to Turkey for an operation to do. Like, why you are speaking about the price? You know the price already, and you know to lower it.
Mr. Adam, can you like do something about echoing voice?
I'm
Okay,
I'm
Mr.
sorry. You said,
Adam,
can you what?
can you do something about the echoing because
Well, I'm muted. What else can I do? Like I'm
well,
muted whenever I'm not
it was
speaking.
not like it was not like that at the first, like the first of the life you didn't have like that echoing sound.
Okay, so is it coming from my side? Like when I unmute you, when I unmute myself, it comes.
Yeah, I think so, but it is not always like I don't know.
Then what about now? Is it any better?
Yeah, I think so. Miss
Okay,
Ashley,
that's great.
did you like travel to like France before?
I didn't travel to French, but I think many of my French friends who came in Algeria because they have ancestors here and they they came to Algeria to live because French now it's not like the other years, like you have to pay a lot for a rent, for the living, for everything, and it's not okay actually. They have problems in the economy now.
You mean the French have to pay or like Algerian have to pay?
The French
He means
and
like in France.
Algerians, anyone
Mhm.
who's living in French,
Oh,
In
okay.
France.
expect Luxembourg and Nice. No. Wait a minute. Monaco. Yes,
Can't say to
Monaco, because it's they speak in French actually, but they
yeah.
are not French. You know
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look at them.
So here's a luxurious life, and the lifestyle and everything. But in French, when you live in French, you need to pay a lot of bills.
Do you actually want to
And
live there or like travel to the to French one
maybe
day?
I will travel, but to live there, it's impossible.
My friend like traveled there and she told me like it was the worst experience for her because there is a Paris especially was very dirty and there was a lot of rats. Yeah, like I don't know
Where
like
did she travel actually?
Yeah,
Paris.
but by the way, this is very well known about France that it's full
Yeah,
of rats. First of all, full of
Yeah.
trash in most cities, and also they are the most racist
yeah.
population in the world.
I do agree. They're very
I think
racist.
it's Argentina too. Like I don't know if that's true or not.
French.
Argentina like
No, French people are the worst.
for what?
From
Wow. We don't want to talk about that because they like Mr. Adam may get banned.
yeah, but they're good.
Oh yeah, please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah,
No,
afraid
we're
about
talking
Mr.
about
Adam.
the attitude actually. We're not talking.
Yeah, I
There's a
got
few
that yesterday.
friendly, but
yes, I
the
get it.
most of them, they have an attitude like German, like there's a lot of people who don't like to speak. Maybe
Like
it's their
Alexandria
nature,
too.
like Russian people. It's their nature actually, and we can't change it.
Do you think like Algerian men are nice? Like I don't know, like I've dealt like with some people here, and they weren't the nicest. Ashi? Ashi is not with us.
Wait a minute.
Okay, is that a result of the question or something? I don't know.
Actually, they are nice, but you know, um, avec le capitalism and a lot of things here, I think they are not good to women.
They
Actually,
are sensitive. Like I saw a lot of posts from them because I told you my bestie is Algerian. So she said like they are like Egyptians here. They have like the same mindset of women or stuff like going on.
yeah,
do
there
have
is
What about
Arabs.
there
Egyptians, by the
is
way?
We do have
there
Arabs
What's
is
in
your
the
answer,
US.
Anna?
you know, Amazigh men, they are not like Arab men. We're
قبائل
not the same in North Africa, so I
Jewish
don't
men
know. Maybe we
قبائل.
share some small details like that from like seeing the woman in a way, I don't know, a possessive way.
Yeah. I hate it.
I
I hate it.
I don't think it's about the country. It's not about like a man being Algerian or Egyptian. Just a like mindset. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a mindset.
Yeah,
Affects on the
regardless of
environment
the
affects the
yeah.
people.
There
Well,
is a
that is so true.
lot of open-minded men here, but there is a lot of trash here too. I'm sorry.
Well, I really do agree with what Noor said. I think it has to do more with the person, their personality, how they were raised, what their parents maybe told them when they were growing up as children. So that has to do more with it. I think even much more than the nationality and the religion as well, right? So like it's not about the religion, it's not about the
Yeah, it's
nationality.
not even
It's more about like how they were raised. Were they raised to respect women, or were they raised to like? Yeah.
You wanna hear my opinion about that?
Yeah, of course.
I think like a lot like I'm not gonna generalize, but there's a lot of men like they seek the male validation more than anything. I mean if you are having like a group of friends and they're like having like toxic masculinity and like you have an issue and you don't have an issue with something but they actually talk about it in a negative way like if you didn't do that you are not a man, so you are trying to seek their validation that I did like that with my sister or my mom or my fiance or my wife, and they were like, oh my god, you are so like manly, and I see that a lot
Okay.
in like what.
No. I said nothing. I'm saying okay. I get it. I get what you're talking about.
Do you agree about that?
Okay. Yes, I do agree that some men, again, apart from their religion, their nationality, the country that they were born and raised in. So, like you said, some men, they show off this kind of like, how do I call it? Maybe something like she mentioned, possessive way of treating women, something like that. And maybe they could say this to get validation from other men, other friends, and so on. But I think again, it's not the case with all men, right? Like I can't remember the last time any of my friends, and by the way, I have hundreds of friends. I can't remember the last time any of my friends said something like that or said something that is even similar to that. And I can never remember even once that I tried to show off something like that. You know what I mean? So like, yes,
So
it happens, but it's not a rule.
yeah, I know. Mr. Anas, can I ask a question? Like, for example, if you're a
Of
man
course you can.
living in Egypt right now and you like see a lot of women don't wear hijab, okay? So
Okay.
as like Mr. Anas, you don't have any problem with that, okay? But you actually go to like work or like having, as you said, like a lot of friends, and you always hear about that. Like if you accept that, you are like, I don't know in English, the youth. You see it in Facebook, you see it in like TikTok, you see it in Instagram. Unconsciously, you will believe in that. Do you agree? Or like after some times that you hear or you are exposed to like extreme idea, even if you are not agreeing right now, but in the future
Yes.
you will be afraid to be different, to accept that, right or not?
Yes, okay, I get your point, and you're absolutely right about this. But again, I'd say different people live differently, so everyone should choose their own values, beliefs, and like standards and everything, right? Because we're not the same. So like what suits someone else might not suit me, and the other way around. So I'd say again, yes, people might be affected by things that are shared through social media, which we can call something like collective beliefs. So
Yeah.
things that we believe in as like a population
Right.
or as a country. So
Yeah.
yes, this of course can affect a lot of people's way of thinking. But again, every person like has to choose their own beliefs, ideas, thoughts, what is right for them, and like uh, there's nothing that is like one size fits all, right? It's always relative.
Yeah, but I do agree. Like people, as a human being, especially in Egypt, you want to be accepted in your social circles or your family. So even if you don't agree, you will say, "Oh, I agree with you," but inside you don't agree, and that put pressure on people to like having a lot of different beliefs what they believe, and I see like a like social like pressure on men, especially if you are different you would like be called names and you would be bullied.
Yes.
No one would be friends with you unless they are like similar to you, so that will make you like isolated in some kind of way, and as I told you in the first, you feel suffocating because you don't agree with a lot of things going on, but you have to pretend that yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess
Yes.
pretending to be someone else is not good. You
Okay.
shown your concern about something like, I hate this, I hate those manners, and I won't accept that. It's a fact. Like, they don't have to accept me, even if they were my family. In my point of view, even if they are my family, you don't have to accept that. You have a mind, we don't follow the pack. That's it.
Yes, I do agree with what Achi said, and I was also about to say the same thing, which is, yes, I know that a lot of people do that. They say things just to like pretend they agree with other people just to get other people's validation, but that's not for everyone. Like if someone does that, so that's on them, right? And if someone does that, then it means someone has lack of confidence and self-esteem, right? Because they think by having an like a disagreement or having a different opinion that other people would maybe hate them or be against them and something like that. I think only weak men would do that. A strong man, a confident man would just say whatever they believe in, and it's up to people whether to accept or not accept this. And like again, it's up to them. Like I wouldn't say something or pretend I'm a different person just to get people's validation. I think only a weak man would do that.
I
Okay, I
think
agree.
they need to learn about like you have a different point of view is not a threat to you. Like we all human, and everyone has a point of view. You don't need to be like me to accept you, and respect is
Exactly.
earned, you know.
Yes,
No, actually,
exactly.
I'm talking about something else. Like, I get your point, but I'm saying there are strong men like Mr. Anas, but actually, this like start to affect our society so bad because there is a lot of like young men or young people who listen to these people, even if they don't agree right now. I'm telling you, in the future, this will affect their unconscious mind, and they will be more violent or more not uncivilized, and that happens right now. I see a lot of violent like crimes or violent ideas against women or against teenagers, and I feel like it's affecting us in a bad way, and we don't have like the right voices to, they are not like they are not high, they are not like a lot. I see like we have to have a lot of people to talk about that, or to be like the opposite of what what's happening right now, but we don't, and I feel so bad. I feel like that's why I hate what's happening right now. I don't like my country right now because we my mom said, well, my mom told me that it wasn't like that like 20 or like 25 years ago. People weren't like more respectful, and like women used to be having like a lot of rules. and they used to be like respected. And even like in our country there was used to be like Zat al-Quran al-Kareem, there were women like reading Quran, and that's not anymore. A lot of things like changed to the worst, and that's why I'm very sad.
Okay, yes, I get your point. I think you're talking about the what we call in English the impressionable. So people who can be easily affected by things that are shared online or on social media. So your main concern is that some maybe toxic men would share things that other people, maybe younger people, would then imitate or try to copy. And like maybe they wouldn't even think whether that's correct or not. They would just like try to follow whatever they're doing. Is that correct?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I get it. So, like, earlier you mentioned the word toxic masculinity, right? Can you define this for us?
Fragile masculinity or toxic masculinity.
No, toxic masculinity, yeah. I think those are two different things.
Okay, like you are pretending to be like, as she said, to pretending to be someone else, or like to have like other beliefs, like Red Pill. I don't know if you heard about it, but I think that you heard
Yeah, of
about it.
course.
Red Pill's like Red Pill ideas, like how to treat women, what they are, what is the man rule in society, like he has to be a provider, protector, or whatever.
Yeah, but
Toxic,
what's
like
so wrong about this?
no, I'm not talking about that. I will continue.
Okay,
Like for example, for instance, like jealousy. The concept
okay.
of jealousy can
Hmm.
be very toxic if you like thought about controlling the other person, not only like out of love or out of fear about them. You want to control everything about them. That's actually toxic.
Yes.
Because I'm a man and I understand other men thinking, so I'm gonna like tell you how to live or how to wear or how to work or not work, how to actually have like friends. I will judge everything in your life because I'm a man and I'm very jealous. I'm very, very, very hamish. So that's toxic. It's
Okay.
not good.
So again, because you said a lot of things, I want you to highlight maybe the bullet points, or maybe let's say things that make a man a masculine man, like you said. So like bullet
Toxic,
points for toxic masculinity.
toxic like for jealousy. I don't like the concept of jealousy and like
I think
justifying
it's
controlling other
you
people.
mean it's some more of controlling,
Yeah,
not
yeah, they are controlling, not jealousy. They actually justifying what they do under
because
the jealousy type.
yeah,
So
because jealousy is okay, but
yeah, jealousy
being
in a healthy
at a
way.
level where men want to control everything around, it's
Mhm.
this is toxic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you something, Noor. What is maybe the line between where do we draw the line between jealousy and like this desire to control? Like, what is it that we can call like just normal, decent jealousy?
Jealousy, like okay, yeah, like okay. Let me explain more. Sorry. So for example, like when a man tells me, "Hey, it's not okay to talk to other guys." So I do respect that because this is what I was raised and been told like from my parents to do so. Like it's not okay for a girl to talk to a lot of guys. So this
Okay.
is okay. So but when it comes to being controllable is, for example, I'm at work, so I don't have the right to even talk to my coworkers. So this is controlling. This is too much. Um, so this is, from my point of view, the difference between these two things.
Okay,
Did
yes,
you?
I totally, yeah, I was, of course, I was following along and I totally get it. And yes, that makes sense. But the thing is, like, how could we tell this is just jealousy and this is the desire to control? Because they can be very similar, right? So, like, for example, let's say I have a sister, I have any person, or let's say a sister, okay? So I'm asking her maybe not to do things or certain things because I feel maybe jealous, I want to protect her, and so on. So, like, who can tell whether this is just jealousy, again, the decent one, or this is just like I just want to be in control?
I think jealousy is an emotion, and controlling is something, a
Wow.
behavior. So jealousy for me, it's someone who's insecure, to be honest.
No,
Someone
I
I
who's
think I think
I
that shouldn't always be the case. Well, when jealousy can be like associated with
because
insecurity, because again, like if, for example, if you have a husband and he's talking to maybe many different women, you wouldn't call this being insecure if you felt jealous, right?
because the
Respecting
women
other
also
partner.
feel jealous. So
100%, of course.
I
yeah.
mean, I will tell you like what is a healthy jealousy for me. As I
Okay.
said, if a man like acts like a man and try to protect or like provide for me, like for example, if I'm going to my friend's wedding, for example, and he is afraid, like
Okay.
as you said that the word is not safe. It's not like not to go, not telling me not to go, but I will like come with you. I will come with you, and that will make me safe. That will make me like feel he's not controlling me. What else? If like sometimes I don't for me, but I'm speaking like generally. If I like
Yeah.
so come back to home like very late, he will like wait for me. I will come to you, and I will like أوصلك يعني
Yes.
like that. And it's not like preventing me from doing so, but trying to be with me, trying to be with me, you
He's
know,
not
beside me.
restricting
Yeah,
your freedom. That's
making
it.
me
He's not
feel safe. I
restricting
think
your freedom.
if he was me, I would feel more safe, and I would feel
Yeah.
like he's jealous about me. Another thing is like if as you like said right now, if he's speaking with other women, if someone's speaking ill about me, he will defend me. That's actually a type of jealousy. You are jealous because you don't want anyone to talk bad about me. It's a
Of
type of
course.
jealousy that I don't see it a lot because sometimes I don't mean you, but sometimes like your mom or your sister talk ill about your wife and you don't say anything, you don't defend her, and I don't see that as a good thing. I don't
Well,
say like
yes, of
you have
course,
to
it's not a
fight.
good thing because this is like you're insulting the person that I chose to be a life partner. So yes, of
Yeah.
course, this, yeah, can't even happen. And again, I always the same for everybody. Men are not all the same, as also women are not all the same.
Also, like trying to control what I wear. If you don't like what I wear from the first place, don't marry me or don't like be partner with me. And people are like
Don't try
trying
to
to
change me.
But
no, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if you like want to anikabi sister, go to anikabi sister. Don't go to a woman who doesn't even wear hijab, and after marriage you will like force her to wear that. I don't think that anyone has any say in what I wear. Like that would be like I would be judged, not the man. You know, if I don't
Yeah,
pray,
but
I will be judged.
I mean,
Okay, if I don't.
unless they are your husband, like yes, of course, no man has any say in that.
I mean, yeah, if you actually have like some standards, choose based on that. But a lot of men see it as a challenge. I can't change this woman. People will say, "Oh, she wears the hijab or she wears a niqab because her husband told her so," and
Yeah. But
maybe they will be divorced because of that. I know a lot of cases. They or yeah, she used to work and he
Yeah.
doesn't like it after like marriage, and he like they don't agree. All of that, I don't think it's a jealousy,
Yeah.
but people will
yeah.
actually justify it under the jealousy like umbrella. I'm jealous, I can't see you like go to work. I'm jealous, I can't see you go like wearing like that. But I
Yeah.
see that as controlling.
But I think it's more about how are they been raised,
They
you
can
know.
change. They can change themselves.
Whether you like or not, you will say it in front of everyone, so you can't get back on your words another day.
You mean your marriage contract? I heard that. I heard that
Yes,
you can write it.
we
Yeah,
do
I heard
that.
it.
Oh, I think I missed something. Was I clear when I was talking? I think I was disconnected momentarily.
No, we didn't hear you.
Ashley was talking
Whoa.
about something. You didn't hear us?
No, I didn't hear you, and I was also saying something. I was saying that this desire of changing our partners, to drastically change our partners, it's not only men trying to change women. Sometimes it's women trying to change
Yeah.
men. For
Yeah.
example, when you pick the most corrupted man on earth and you say something like, "I'm going to fix him." So, like,
Yeah,
yeah, a
this
lot of
is
also
me
women do
actually.
this. Yeah.
Wow, Noor,
So
why?
they pick up a
Yeah,
man from the
I'm
bar and they
I'm
want
gonna
to.
fix him, girl. Yeah,
No,
No,
please.
don't fix him.
No.
yeah, I know.
He's not a hater. No. Noor,
Yeah.
you actually are, yeah, like a lady. Why do you think so? Like that's not every 20s
My God,
girls.
it's not for me. I know to do so, but I don't know. Like when dealing with like people in general, I always see the good in them. Like even so, I see something negative in a man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always
Wait,
have
wait,
hope. Like, hey, we can change
Noor,
that. Hey, you can be a better person. I don't know. I'm not responsible for that, but I'm trying to fix that. To be honest,
you actually like bad boys? What about good boys? Good boys are
there.
good.
Okay, to be honest, there are no good boys, or not
They
really, but
are.
they're
No, they are.
they're not.
Be like
No,
that.
the
Actually,
majority of
everyone
them
has
are.
something that we don't like, you know. We just need to be with someone who fit with us, who like us when we are in the worst and at our best, you know.
I know, but
Or,
there's some
we are
red
vulnerable.
flags that cannot be changed. Like, and I'm not responsible for changing people. So it is what it is, you know? So, but for some reason, I always think that, hey, but we can change that, we can fix that.
I don't
Um,
think.
yeah, I know. I end up
No.
losing myself trying to fix someone.
I hope that you like be I don't know, talgi in the future.
Oh, thank you.
Not on offensive way, not on offensive way for real. Like I know like a lot of people like you. Some of my friends I like that. And I try to advise them, but it's like talking to the wall, so I
You know,
understand.
Noor, I find this very relatable, Noor, because also in the past I was always trying to fix people somehow and change people for the better, even without them asking and seeing even the smallest, sorry, even seeing the smallest beautiful things about them, no matter how many bad things they had and so on. But then it turns out that you trying to play this savior role is more about you than it's about them. Maybe you're trying to feel something good about yourself, that you are there to rescue people, to make them better people, to fix them, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and it will take you like 4 years to recognize that is the wrong way and you lost yourself completely and then oh, I'm going I'm going for another one. Let's go.
Yeah.
But I understand, like Noor, a lot of girls like bad boys. They like the drama. They like that push and pull. Some people like find good boys or good men are very boring and
Yeah.
very not. Yeah, it's not a
It's
chat.
not about, you know, okay,
Actually,
it's
this is
not
because
about.
of a trauma.
I'm
This
sorry,
is
actually.
because
I'm,
of
I'm I'm really sorry, actually. I think they were about to say something. So, like, you might also give them a chance to speak, and then you could comment on that. So, like, just to make sure that nobody interrupts the other, for us to continue to have a positive conversation. Sorry about that. Yeah, go ahead, Noor.
Yeah, okay. So it's not about me trying to find or get attracted to bad guys. No, it's not about that. But even when I have a good guy and he has, for example, a red flag, so I always think that I can fix that. So it's not, of course, like having a good boy is okay, but nobody's perfect. But I always look forward to like change him. I don't know, but like I'm trying for real. I'm trying to change that in me.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
isn't that the same like when you said if you're looking for a Niqabi sister, then just go find a Niqabi sister?
yeah.
Or was that Lorene who said that?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
sorry, I thought it was you, Noor.
no, I got Noor. Like I got Noor. She see the good in people, but I'm talking about another type of girls who like the thriller of a bad boy who ignores her or like treating her push and pull. You know, some good or some ghosting or
Yes.
some manipulating, some gaslighting, and that makes like the life more like engaging. I get,
Yeah.
but yeah, that in the early 20s, like I get this, but after like you become so close to like 30 or something, you change. You actually searching for other stuff. You are searching for stability, for someone like who can have a normal conversation without feeling awkward, someone who can respond to your messages, not like very obsessive, like someone very obsessive, but like someone cares, you know?
Yes, I get your point. So you stop looking for this cool guy and you start looking for somebody more reliable.
I've never like looked for cool guy. I like good boys.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Don't you find them boring?
No, I find it like I like polite people. I like
Okay.
polite men. They are like unique, but
Yeah,
yeah, they are not a lot. So
yeah, I get
anyway,
it.
Miss Ashi, would you say anything, Miss
Are you
Ashi?
still
Sorry.
there? Yeah, no worries.
Sorry. Um, Actually, I think the push and pull is toxic, as you said before.
Yeah.
It's toxic, so I can't tolerate people like this, and it's a kind of trauma for me. So, in psychology, I saw them as an unstable. They have like something missing, a puzzle in the puzzle, you know.
But it's
So
not like it's a
So
charm.
I was just like trying to figure it out and to
Yeah.
learn what's wrong with them.
So
And
mysterious.
that
You know this drama, like silly dramas, like I don't know what it's called. In like Mexican dramas, like there is like a lot of dramas, like this mysterious man. I don't know if like Wichit Kushi and what is her name? I don't know. I don't remember, but he was like treating her so bad, but she liked him, but he's like a Sindri, so he liked her back, but he's treating her so not good because you know I don't know if you watched them the series, but a lot of men like do that. They can actually like the person, but they actually treat them very bad for no
this
reason.
is a trauma from the childhood, actually. So they need to heal actually before they get in a relationship.
Yeah, a lot of girls have like daddy issues. A lot of girls have daddy issues, and that affect their decisions and how they like treat the relationships. It's not here to make you better person. No, it's about being like you, being you with another one who is being himself.
I think people are pretending now. They're not being themselves. That's why we don't find that someone, the right one. Because they lie about a lot of things. They are not direct and they are just trying to be cool, like you said before. And that's not cool, actually. When you said the truth, this is the cool part. When you are interesting, maybe when you are intelligent, when you bring something to the table that's interesting, maybe we are interested in you. Sinon,
Yeah.
j'en bats les couilles.
It's all about like emotional intelligence in the end. Like if you don't have emotional intelligence to how to deal with other like gender, you will be doomed. Like you won't survive.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is actually one of our longest live streams. We've been live for the past 2 hours, 3 minutes. This is something we've almost never done. Yeah. But I don't know, like I really enjoyed and I genuinely and honestly enjoyed this live stream more than almost any other live stream. So,
Oh,
yeah,
thank
first of
you.
all, thank you guys for making this live stream very special. Lorene has been joining us for the last like at least hour, 30 minutes. And also Achi joined us and Noor. And thank you guys for making this live stream really, really special. I think everybody in here enjoyed it. And you know what? We had so far 12,500 people join us. A lot of them stayed for very long and like listened to
Wow.
most of
I
the
forget like
conversation that we
there are
had.
people. I forget
I'm
there
sorry,
are
you said
people
what?
watching us. I forget that people are watching us.
Oh yeah, yes. Well, by the way, this happens very often to me. Yes, exactly. I almost forget it.
Yeah, you
Like for
feel like
example, I forget about Levi or whoever is writing comments. So yeah, I forget about like such people. And yeah, I just enjoy the conversation that we're having. And yes,
Yeah.
it is a girly live. If you're looking forward to joining us, yeah, you're more than welcome. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching us today. Thank you for being a part of this. Thanks for making this live stream very special. And I really look forward to you joining us again in the upcoming sessions. So, yeah, make sure you follow. If you want to improve your speaking skills, if there's anything you want to work on, whether it's pronunciation, maybe reading, writing, listening, any other thing, you could always send us a direct message. And also, if you want to join our English speaking club, then you could also send us a direct message. Thanks everybody who's joined us today, and special thanks for Lorene, Hachi, and Noor for making this live stream
Thank you
very,
for
very
Thank you,
special.
hosting us.
Mr. Anas.
Yeah,
I
you're
actually
welcome.
had so much fun to talk about like deep stuff. So thank you very
Me
much.
too.
Thank
Yeah,
you. But
you're most welcome.
I just want to ask you, like,
Yeah, go
how
ahead.
do you rate my English, my accent, and everything?
Okay, well, I think you are an amazing speaker. I think you were able to express everything and tell us everything. Like you were totally understandable to me. There wasn't a single time where I felt like, oh, I don't know what exactly she means. So I think your speech is very clear. I didn't pay much attention to the accent because this is something that we usually do not care about as much as we care about things like grammar, vocabulary, and so on. So I think your speech
yeah.
was overall great, and I think you're an amazing speaker. I
Thank
think you
you.
almost had no problems expressing again any certain emotion or describing a certain thing. So yeah, again,
And
like
what
we
about
always say, well, I would also say the same. And like when you said at the beginning that you haven't spoken English for almost like 4 years, or like you haven't been
for
practicing
you?
regularly for 4 years, so like that was impressive to me because I can only imagine like what if she was practicing for the past 4 years. I think she would have been like in a yeah, like
Thank you.
she would have performed even better, right? But that doesn't mean that you're not performing again amazingly.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, you're welcome. Okay, have a good day, everybody. Have a good night,
Have a
and
good
see you
night.
Thank you.
again, inshallah.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.